Hello and welcome to SHAY'S Stocks from myself and Topsy the Top Dog, the Stock Dog. Topsy Stock Dog, that's what we should do. It is a day, God, I don't even know now. Day 12, video 18, we'll go with that. Something in that ballpark anyway. So some big news on the horizon today that's going to have a massive impact on the market for better or for worse, and it's 50-50 as to know which way that's going to go. It's actually one of three ways. So they're announcing inflation figures in the States for the last 2 months today. That's going to happen half an hour before the markets open. There's a reason that's happening half an hour before the markets open. Most people won't be able to act for half an hour. Now if that figure they produce is 2.9 ballpark, then we are talking a Santa rally. All the stocks boost and people buy, and it's a really good end to the year. If the more likely event is 3 to 3.1, then it's likely to go sideways in the market, maybe down a bit, but we're not talking a full-on crash. If that figure's upwards of 3.4, which even if it is, they'll fudge the figures because we're talking full stock market crash if that happens. So our money's out. That's what I've decided to do today. I know I said I was going to ride through the storm, but that would be crazy right now. It's such a big day, especially on this. It's a micro tech company with huge prospects, but it overreacts to good and bad news. I was using Gemini last night and figuring a lot of stuff out, and things like Ondas, less so far, but they're all going to be affected if this goes south today. So I was like, do I want to be in a position where I'm flicking a coin, and if I get lucky we get loads of profits, and if I get unlucky we go down even further? No, I didn't want that. So as much as I hate to do it, because the buy-ins are good right now, and if we get lucky and it flies up, well, I might miss that window today. But the alternate doesn't bear thinking about. We're already 10% down on our budget. That could easily be 20 or 30% down by the end of today if we get bad inflation figures. There's just no way of knowing ahead of time what we're going to get. So there's a few promises I made to myself that I wouldn't bet on quarterly financial figures the day before they came out because they could be good or bad and send the price up or down drastically. And I wouldn't, if I can avoid it, be in a position where I'm gambling on good or bad outcomes when there's such drastic differences in what could be a very good or bad day on the market. So, the way I see it, I'll watch the announcement. If it's 2.9, I'll buy back in straight away. And yes, I might miss a bit of uptick, so I'll miss some perfect buy-in opportunities, but as long as it's heading upwards and the market generally is looking good for the rest of the year, it really doesn't matter that much. If it's 3.1, which is most likely, I'll probably stay out for the day because buying sentiment is terrible at the moment in the market. Everybody's losing money. No, yeah, everybody is like that. Oof, that's buyer sentiment on the stock market right now. Nobody wants to do it. So yeah, I'm out, sitting there with a smaller budget than we started. But I don't want to be in a boat where, even if a market crashes, if the figures are 3.4, it's a full market crash. You're talking about 70-80% dip in the market potentially. I can't risk that. Sit there for 6 to 12 months just to maybe get back even. No, can't happen. So that's the boat we're in, guys. I just wanted a quick warning that this is happening today. The market opens UK time 2:30, and the announcement will be made at 2 p.m. Keep an eye on your stocks. Obviously, it doesn't matter if you're a long-term player and you're committed. But if you've just got a few quid in and you can pull it out without any hassle, then it might be a good time to do it ahead of this announcement. Although I'm telling you, it's going to be 3.1. It's going to be right down the middle. It's not going to be good or bad news, because that's just the way everything's going, and we just won't know what the market's doing. It will probably go up a bit and down a bit. You might even start a Santa rally off 3.1, but that's not what Gemini reckons. So we're going to listen to Gemini because, yeah, it seems to know what it's talking about. We're going to give it the benefit of a doubt. Probably knows the downside more than I do. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for listening. So hope it's a good day, and we get that low inflation rate figure. We buy back in and we have some success today. But just be reassured that I'm not gambling this money that we've put in, and we're gonna sleep on it, aren't we, Topsy Dog? We're gonna sleep on it, yes, and see what happens, because the alternative is just too frightening. Right, catch you later. Bye for now. Have a great Thursday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.